Guys like my slow jams this morning. We're live yet again, another weekday, another day where WKMG is hitting the roads in a community near you. So you guys are really dictating where and when I pop up throughout Central Florida over the next couple of weeks, because we are dedicating weeks of newscasts solely into certain zip codes. And this week is all to East Orange County. And I am no educator to a sense, right? I try to educate you guys, but I'm over here at the Chickasaw Library branch in East Orange County off of Chickasaw. And I'm learning so quickly about the amazing things that take place at a library. You know, as a kid, you think, oh, just go in, check a book out, and that's a wrap. But with technology, things have kind of slowed down in the library world, at least in theory. So what I wanted to do today is come out here, maybe meet a few of you guys. If you're in the area, I'll be out here till 11:30. Come by, say hi. But to talk about what kind of resources are embedded within our community. So I figured, let's welcome somebody into the truck who knows all things library, all things books. And that is going to be the branch manager here, Maritza Alicia, over at the library, at the Chickasaw Library. And she's going to be joining, because let's be real, I know nothing about what these branches offer other than you can check out a book every now and then. So, Maritza, thank you for joining me, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
I know it's a little nerve-wracking. I'll switch the cameras out a little bit. So, layout of the land real quick, okay? The truck, obviously, because I made her get in here, guys, okay? It was a little... We had to do some negotiation this morning. The crisis negotiator in me came out, and we were able to get her in. But anything on programming is right here. All the other cameras are kind of shown here. So your comm team thinks they're getting out. I could see them too if we wanted to. And they're kind of hanging out over, or they're inside where it's air conditioned, right? So, Maritza, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. This is really exciting.
Yeah. If you're get too hot, too cold, let me know. We could turn it up, turn it down. So first and foremost, how long have you lived in Orange County? We'll do some things about you first, and then we'll segue into the library stuff.
I moved here from Puerto Rico, and I was 6 years old.
6 years old.
It's been like 30-something years.
I love saying fellow Puerto Ricans, because I look like I'm from Oklahoma. So most people are like, wait, gringo over here kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah, my mom's Puerto Rican. My dad's Italian. I look like I'm from Oklahoma.
Wow.
And there you go. So where in Puerto Rico are you from?
Humacao.
Where's that? Give me a little reference.
It's kind of like in the central, but more south.
So there's a place that I visited on the south end. We went kayaking through the mangroves and all that. But my family's Maya West, Rincon, on the west side.
Nice.
Over. See, I could roll my R's, guys.
Yes.
Don't? All right. So you've been here since you were 6 years old.
Yes.
How does someone get employed in a library? So you've got to have some passion maybe for books or whatnot. Kind of talk me how you, because she's the branch manager here, so you've had to put some time of service here to make that happen. Talk to me. How do you end up here?
Well, you know, the earliest memory that I have is about when I was 6.
Okay.
My dad used to take us to the library.
Okay.
The Orange County Library System downtown. At that time, the children's areas was in the basement. So it was like this adventure that we were going down the stairs to this creepier underground place.
Right.
So I just had a passion for books.
Okay.
My dad always used that as a resource for us. So it was always in the back of my head. I went to school, graduated, and then I actually decided, you know, where can I make a difference?
Okay.
Where can I have community? And I saw the Orange County Library System, and I pursued this career.
So how long ago did you get employed? When did you start your career? Okay, let's start there.
Okay.
A year kind of thing. When did you start?
April of 2007.
Wow. So you've been doing this for a while. It's weird because we think 2007 was yesterday, right? And I was like, wait, I was still in the military in 07. So we've all done so much. So now you're running the show here at the Chickasaw.
Yes.
Have you always been at this location? Because I know it's fairly new. It's a beautiful location out here. It's one of the nicest libraries I've seen.
No, actually, I started as an assistant manager,
Okay.
and I got to travel and go and visit other locations. I actually worked at the Herndon at the time, South Creek, Alafaya, Southeast,
Okay.
and North Orange.
So I think a manager needs some kind of perspective,
Yes.
right? Okay. Did you ever see yourself wanting to get into the management side, or did you it just fell into your lap kind of thing?
I pursued it because I opened this branch in 2015 with the manager at that time, Lisa Stewart, and I loved the area. It was close to home. The community is really special, so I was always drawn. I had a special heart for
Okay.
Chickasaw, but when the opportunity came, I decided to pursue that.
Well, if it's going to be a new location, you're the brand manager. Why not, right? Like, come on. So you talked about the community out on this, and when I love to think about things from like as the crow flies, so way up from a bird's eye view, and you look throughout Central Florida, and we have a pretty diverse community.
Yes.
Whether you're from the islands, whether you're from Europe, whether all sorts, and we tend to congregate in certain portions of. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I'm a Kissimmee kid. A lot of Hispanics in Kissimmee, but East Orange County also has a growing Hispanic community out here. A lot of, I think sometimes they think, well, it's a U.S. library. It's like, no, it's a library for everybody.
Yes.
What kind of resources do you guys have here for everybody?
So this community is really special. It's very diverse. We have newcomers from all over the world. We have people coming from India, Syria, Venezuela, other South American countries, and even China. And we also see an influx of newcomers from Eastern Europe.
Okay.
What's good about that is that our staff are bilingual. We have it's very Hispanic
Right.
oriented, and our staff do speak other languages. They speak Spanish, Portuguese, and French.
Okay, so keeping things kind of going. And in some languages, you can almost borderline with
Yes.
others, because so my wife, she's Brazilian.
Oh, nice.
Speaks Portuguese, and I was like, when I first met her, I'm like, babe, oh, so you speak Spanish too? She's like, no, you're the Puerto Rican and you don't know the difference, kind of thing. And I'm like, she's like, I can make it, and she does speak both.
Nice.
And when I tell people that, they're like, well, isn't it the same thing? And I'm like, no, you have to have an understanding of the culture and of course the language of what you're talking about. So News 6 is doing this new thing where we're coming out to feature communities, and this is why we're here today.
Nice.
Other than books, right? Obvious thing, library, books. What kind of resources do we have here at the library? Because I was going through some things, and it's so much more than just showing up here and checking out a book. You guys are basically almost a one-stop school in a sense. I don't want to say that you're going to come here and find your teacher, but you guys have a plethora of different things here.
Yes, so the first thing I want to share is for those that are wanting to learn English would be our ESL classes. They start from basic all the way to intermediate. It could be basic basic English. We also have basic Spanish for those that want to learn Spanish. But those that are learning English, we have resources not only in person, we have virtual classes. We also have databases that they could log on with their library card and have access to Mango languages, Pronunciator, and Rocket languages, that they could actually study those languages from home.
So, okay, we know that you can come here and get the book for free. Are these classes for free too?
Yes. Yes,
Whoa,
they are.
hold up. You're saying I don't know so I'm an in-person learner. I love to learn in person. You're saying if I don't want to use my app, because I don't want to call out any apps out there, but they're great. If I want to take a class here at the Orange County Library, I could find out the schedule, and I don't have to pay for that. I can just come here and take it.
That is correct. They're free. You can take them as many times as you like.
My
And
gosh,
what's nice
I'm going to be
about
hanging
it,
out here at the
That's
Chickasaw
right.
branch.
We have a lot of customers that come in and they're at first shy, but they build a community among their own students, and they do go through this journey together of learning that language.
Okay, how often do you guys host stuff like this?
Every week, we have virtual classes, we have in-person classes, and even on Saturdays we have English classes.
If I'm looking like I'm a little surprised, it's because I genuinely am. I had no idea that you guys are offering classes here. I think that's a good thing, because we're talking about the whole gamut of a community, whether you're a senior, whether you're younger, focusing on the community side of things. You guys are educating with language, but you guys also provide social help
Yes.
here at this facility. Kind of explain that to me, because when that was told, I was like, okay, I could understand that. Why are we doing that here at the library?
Well, we have noticed that there's a lot of resources that customers do not know about, and a social worker is an abundance of information. So she does meet in this location first come, first serve basis.
Okay.
But she is able to provide help to fill out applications, do resumes. I mean, just anything that you need, she's able to provide it for you.
And I'm going to ask the other question. Is this another free service? First come, first serve?
It is free.
What do you guys charge for here? Anything?
I think the only thing that we do charge is our meeting rooms. We're a very good price, but people want to have a meetup place.
Okay.
So we do offer our rooms for rent. We do have a room that holds about 9 people, and it's $5 per hour to rent.
So if I wanted to have like a Trooper Steve convention, I could rent the room for $5
Yes.
for an hour, and I could have a little meetup here.
Yes.
Okay, kind of cool. So can anybody in this community just come out and rent a book right now, or do you have to become a member of the library system?
So if you live in Orange County, you want to get your library card. However, the programs and classes are opening up to anyone. So you don't have to have a library card for the actual classes and programs, but to actually check out materials and get the most of your card. If you live in Orange County, you have to get your card. And we encourage everybody to do that.
And that's another free thing.
It's free.
You just have to come on by and sign up for it.
Yes.
Rules for renting. I keep saying renting. Rules for checking out a book, the basics here at the library. What are they?
So all materials check out for 3 weeks, 21 days. We have a new feature that's called automatic checkout.
Okay.
That you can walk up to the book and just scan your barcode with your library card and you kind of walk out. We also have automatic renewals. So no more fines, guys. No more fines.
I like that, because then it's like, okay, hey, look, I'm going to bring it back. I'm just keeping it for a little longer kind of thing. Office hours here at the library?
Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10 to 6. And then Sunday, we're closed.
Gotcha. You guys are pretty flexible. It seems like holidays closed too, or do you guys stay open on certain holidays, or federal holidays we're staying closed?
We're staying closed for the federal holidays.
Okay, and then do you guys host any, these are not on the list, so I'm just throw a rapid question to you. Any type of community events do you guys ever host here of any type that you guys put out or anything like that? Because let's be real, your facility here is gorgeous. This is the nicest library I've ever visited.
Thank you.
The property is nice. The grounds are clean. It's beautifully like colored. It just looks like a school. I would want to do community events here. Do you guys host anything like that throughout the year?
We do. We have a lot of community events. One of the ones that's coming up is an egg hunt for our kids. It's over
Easter time, yes.
900 eggs will be dispersed outside and inside the library. The kids absolutely love it. We also have just programs, theme programs, Earth Day. We have preschool programs. We have adult crocheting, knitting, sewing.
Adult crocheting.
Yes.
I always used to I joke and be like, oh, that person's got a degree in underwater basket weaving. It's like, well, you could learn that here at the Orange County Library System. So awesome. How long have you been the manager before we hop on out?
For this location, 2 years, but I did work as an assistant manager back in 2015, and I was here for about 2 years too.
Maritza, you seem like you enjoy your job.
I do. It's a great place to work.
What's the future hold for you? Do you see yourself doing this? Is there another position you want out there, or you see? Because is there like a chief librarian, like that oversees the whole shebang? Is there?
There is, and they have wonderful administrators that are well-rounded and
basically
equipped.
She's saying, I'm not coming for your job yet, I promise, but if it ever becomes available, I think she's a candidate for that kind of thing.
I love the community here. I will probably grow old here at the library.
Good.
The people are amazing. My staff is amazing, so I will be here for a while.
I think seriously, I know we're streaming and stuff, but it's nice to when I get to come out and meet, what's the word I'm looking for, normal people in our community, because at the end of the day, like, we're so multicultural, we're so different professions, different educations, and it's like when you live in this community, you work here in this community, and yet you're giving it right back. It's almost like full circle, and you look happier than anybody I've met in a long time. So it's really cool to see people like you working, excited to come to work, because not everyone enjoys their job.
Orange County Library System is amazing. I am so proud to work for this organization, and we really care about our community and bringing resources to them.
Awesome. So what we'd like to do, or me, come out and just check out the lobby. Because of connections and stuff, I can't go too far, but I at least want to show them what it looks like inside there, because it is beautiful. You okay with that?
Yes.
Cool. Let's hop on out. We will check this out, and let me switch up cameras real quick. Sweet. So you can hop on out, and then I will meet you out of the car. All right, guys, so what's going to happen is we're going to take a quick second here to hop on out of the truck. I'm going to switch our mics up so that you don't get all the cross sound. Stand by. Bye. You should be able to hear me fairly nicely. I'm going to switch cameras. It's been a while, so let's go. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you? All right, so my producer, the webmaster Donovan, says we are good. So we're gonna try to maintain this amazing connection and go check out the inside of the the Chickasaw branch here. And Maritza's gonna take us inside here. And it's a nice day out, little windy, but good Florida day so far. Look at this entrance here, super nice. And I know you guys are hearing me say, oh, well, it's nice. Well, it's a library. So many people think it's supposed to be like old and ugly. Check this out. You walk in inside. I gotta be quiet because it's a library. It's like the rules. It's the unwritten rule. But inside here, you come in here and you're immediately greeted by some of the great staff. Hi. See, everyone's happy to be working at the library. I'm the loudest person in here right now. But you guys here at the main electric kiosks over here. What are
the items, they get a receipt, and also the latest update on their account.
Gotcha. Producer's telling me we're starting to break up just a little bit right here. So guys, whenever you get us, come out here to the Chickasaw Library. Amazing facility. I tell you, a little fun thing that most people wouldn't say about a library, it smells amazing in here. Like, I feel like I'm at like Tiffany's and Company or something. But staff is amazing. The resources in here, if you just look around, immediately all over the place. You heard everything that they have to offer. Free language classes here, counseling services, first come, first serve, and it's all free right here to the Orange County community.
We also partnered up with Second Harvest. We give out free non-perishable food boxes on Tuesday. So we welcome everybody to come and grab a box.
You have a weekly food drive?
Yes. And I want to add, Chickasaw is the only branch that does offer free showers for those that are struggling and are on house at this time. So please spread the word. Thank you.
I'm like in shock over everything here. So Maritza, thank you so much. We're going to wrap this up. So here at the Orange County Library, guys, come out here and just check it out, because it's more than just a library. What she just said blows my mind. Think about this. They're community-based. Every library is. Community-based library. Free to you as a community member. And what does that mean? That means taxpayers, the money that we are paying on a constant basis, keeps this open for our community. A few things that she just said that absolutely blows me away. They offer free language classes. They offer free counseling. They have showers here for certain members that might be of the community that might be going through hard times. They offer community events throughout the year, and this is free. Multiple different languages spoken here. They understand that their community is an extremely diverse community, so they have all the resources right here. Let's hop back in the truck real quick and we'll wrap this up. It's amazing how we have this stuff within our communities, East Orange County, the Chickasaw Library here, and a lot of us don't even realize what they offer. So if you're a Spanish speaker, we've got things for you. If you speak Portuguese, we have resources for you. If you're from Europe and may have a language barrier, they have resources right here for you. If you need a book, they've got it. They have spaces here that you can rent for $5 an hour, or if you're not looking for that type of space, you can just come here and sit down. They have hygiene facilities for the less fortunate. Maybe you come here to the library. The counseling sessions, free, first come, first serve. And then Maritza, the branch library here, what a sweetheart. Absolute heart of gold, from Puerto Rico, came here at 6 years old, understands her community, has worked her way up through the Orange County Library system, loves the organization that she works for, because they're here for her and they're here for you. So if you live here in the Orange County area, you're out on the east side, I really encourage you, even if you're not interested in checking out a book, come check out your local library. Understand what resources are here for you, because that's why it's here. If you live across the street or 2 or 3 miles from a library, or even 10, and that's your library, understand the building is there for you. That's the biggest takeaway that I got while talking to Maritza, and I'm kind of interested to visit my local library now out in Seminole County. So Orange County Library System, want to thank you for allowing us to come out here. I'll be out here till 11:30, kind of just hanging out, taking some video and pictures of the location. If you don't get to see me, I encourage you to still come on by, meet Maritza, meet her staff, and understand that these are all throughout our community for you. I've said that a million times, right? So live here at the Orange County Library System, the Chickasaw office in Results 1 on this WKMG Hits the Road. We're here because of you. You guys have a great day. Drive safely. Wear your seatbelt, please. I'll talk to you guys later.